Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the UTEP Miners offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big... Got to get the tight ends going, too.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Punch it out of the air.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. Let's go! Off the play fake on first down. Connection to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. He wants it all. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The snap sets up to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners!
Well, this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
7, Memphis 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
After watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
This offense has it with really good field position. The give on the inside. Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Davis. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Running to Green. Breaks into the open. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UTEP.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady dive because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Botterford. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to... There he goes! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. They'll go right back to it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Makes the grab, and they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
The Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Miners are in the red zone. Now they'll run it on the toss. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get in the play immediately.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Memphis 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the run, it's Botiford. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're...
Running room in the middle. Touchdown, Miners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And the extra point makes it 28-0.
Memphis 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught on the outside. It's Henry. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Plows through the defense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Tigers have this offense rolling. Now from inside the red zone. He's got the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Encroachment defense. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. Into the house. Touchdown, Memphis. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Navy put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the midshipmen in some time. Anchors away indeed for the boys from Annapolis. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Rides the back and leads it on the option. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Davis. Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP! Seems as if he has reservations for 6 every time he touches the ball.
What is that, Reese? That's 3 already, I think, for him in the 1st half. So great start. I keep feeding him, I think. He's doing okay.
And he tacked on the extra point.
35, Memphis, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bodiford.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis first down. Wants to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Quarterback making checks. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Showing the arm strength to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Flushed out of the pocket. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch down the right side. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That's caught. It's Johnson. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. he missed it. No good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away at. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Miners will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Quarterback extends the play. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Memphis will be forced to punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving. You give them a first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it behind the line. It's Oda. The Miners are threatening on 1st and goal. From the gun. Using his legs to buy some time. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Leaves it with the running back.
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
42, Memphis 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Using the quick game. Crosses to 40.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He's going to take off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch.
Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
And you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go. On the sideline, you in the game.
To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. He was really bothered by those 2 picks he threw in that loss last week, but he's been much more comfortable, much more certain in this one.
He had the one blunder, the one mistake that he probably wishes he could have back, but did a great job rebounding from that. Listen, having that short-term memory, being able to lead, it is critical at the quarterback position.
And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Miners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. The tight end gets the handoff on 3rd and short. You don't see that every day. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. The Miners will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Here we go. Do the show. Right. Get set.
Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Green. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires into the end zone, and he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Coming out with it, it's Ferguson. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreak.